As Delhi's air remains in very poor category with AQI above 300, the Commission for Air Quality Management has imposed Stage 2 of the Graded Response Action Plan in Delhi and adjoining areas. Under Stage 2 of the GRAP, mechanical sweeping and water sprinkling on identified roads will be carried out on a daily basis. Dust control measures will be enforced at construction and demolition sites. Additionally, more metros will run on the route and CNG buses will also be increased to encourage use of public transport instead of private vehicles. Now, these measures will be in addition to the GRAP Stage 1 measures that have been in effect since October 15th. So the air quality in the national capital and the adjoining areas continues to be in the very poor category. Remember, yesterday was the first time it went into the very poor category from the poor category. The AQI is well above 300, and now the Commission for Air Quality Management has imposed Stage 2 of the Graded Response Action Plan in Delhi and NCR. Remember, earlier Stage 1 of GRAP was imposed, and now after yesterday, the AQI went into the very poor category. Now, Stage 2 of the GRAP has also been imposed. Now, under Stage 2 of the GRAP, mechanical sweeping and water sprinkling on identified roads will be carried out on a daily basis, and dust control measures will also be enforced at construction sites and also at demolition sites. And additionally, more metros will also be running on all the routes. CNG buses will also be increased to encourage use of public transport instead of using private vehicles. Now, remember, these measures will be in addition to the GRAP Stage 1 measures that have already been imposed since October 15th. So that's the latest that's coming in from the national capital, where the AQI is above 300 now, and it is in the very poor category. My colleague Nikhil is now joining us with more details on this. Nikhil, tell us more about the GRAP Stage 2 measures that have been imposed now that the AQI is in fact in the very poor category above 300.
Well, so this was the notification which was out from the side of the authorities related to the air pollution yesterday evening, but it has been implemented starting from today 8 a.m. But clearly the major difference is about the usage of the diesel genset. In the GRAP 1, there were some of the restrictions which were imposed as far as the construction and the demolition activities are related. Apart from it, the sprinkling of water was also something which was mentioned in GRAP 1. Now, over the implementation of GRAP 2, there is a restriction as far as the entire diesel gensets are concerned across the city, and this is not just going to be implemented in Delhi, but impact of the same is going to be seen in all those border areas which are clearly the part of the capital city. So entire NCR region is what we can say, because the notification has been issued to the state of Rajasthan, Haryana, Punjab and UP as well, because these are the neighboring places which are usually connected with the capital city, and they also have an impact of air pollution across the city. So this is something which is being observed. Apart from it, Anjali, the AQI levels have already crossed 300 mark. Yesterday as well, in many of the part of the capital city, over 300 was something which was reported, and today as well it has gone on to the very poor category. That is the reason as to why the GRAP 2 has been imposed. Now, there are certain guidelines which clearly mentions as to when exactly the stages of GRAP are going to be implemented. So far, what we can say that the very poor category is currently the AQI is in. So we need to see as to how exactly the situation is going to change further, because in just 10 days of time, the festival of Diwali is going to take place. That is the time when the bursting of crackers is something which is going to take place. So we will get to see what is the major impact of the air pollution post the festival of Diwali. Not just the air pollution, Anjali, in fact, at the same time, the water pollution continues to take place. In fact, the politics have also started over the same. And this is something which has become a norm now, a routine now. The Delhi BJP, as usual, they have come out on the street. They have planned some of the protests as well. That was something which was seen yesterday and today as well. A couple of protests are going to be organized by the principal opposition Bharatiya Janata Party to raise questions to the Aam Aadmi Party-led Delhi government as to what are the steps which have been taken by them in order to curb the menace of the pollution across the city. But having said that, the pollution levels are currently in the very poor category. It has already crossed a mark of 300, but the major impact, as we are reiterating again, will be seen after the festival of Diwali. Remember, Anjali, there is already a blanket ban of the usage of firecrackers, be it green or the normal crackers, sale, usage, purchase,
All right,
and
Nikhil,
manufacturing
thank
as
you
well. So
for getting
entire
us all
blanket
the
ban is something which
details
has been
right
there.
from the ground. We'll keep coming back to you for more updates on this story. Now, as Delhi grapples with rising air pollution, toxic foam was seen floating on the Yamuna River in the Kalindi Kunj area. My colleague Akansha gets us this report from the ground. Take a look.
Well, every year, same story and nothing changes at all. People of the national capital grapple with two issues. Firstly is air pollution and the increasing AQI, and the second is water pollution that you can see behind me. I'm currently standing near the Yamuna River, and you can see the thick layer of froth that has completely engulfed River Yamuna. And this is, in fact, this happens every year. And even as I'm standing here, speaking here, I have redness in my eyes. I have been coughing, and people here say that they cannot even touch the water. And God forbid, if they drink this water and this reaches their home, then they will get a lot of diseases. In the past few days, doctors have been telling us that there's been rise in respiratory issues, cardiovascular issues, and also depression because of the rising toxicity in the national capital. That is because of the air pollution and also the water pollution you can see here. Now, in the coming days, there will be Chhat Puja, and the government here will in fact ban the immersion of idols here. But what about the water pollution here? Because Bharatiya Janata Party has been saying that the ruling dispensation in the national capital, they spent crores of rupees on cleaning River Yamuna, but nothing has been, there has been no outcome so far, because behind me you can see the froth continues to remain here and people of the national capital continue to suffer.
And due to the rising pollution in the national capital, there is an increase in patients with respiratory, eye and skin issues. Several patients have in last few weeks complained of symptoms such as cough, sneezing, cold, throat irritation, watery eyes and skin burning, all of which can be linked to the worsening pollution. Additionally, RML Hospital have incorporated psychiatry in clinics, as the pollution can also contribute to feelings of depression and hopelessness in some patients. The hospital have included counseling services for the people.
Right now we are seeing patients of respiratory, eyes and skin complaints majorly in our OPDs. We have seen the increased number of patients in our chest OPD. Now, with the vision of our medical superintendent, Dr. Ajay Shukla sir, we have started this pollution-related illness clinic every Monday from 2 to 4 p.m. So right now also today we saw patients coming with cough, sneezing, cold, itching in the throat, watering eyes, and some of the patients with burning in the skin. These are the main symptoms which patients are coming with, and this is mainly we can attribute these symptoms to the increasing pollution in Delhi NCR.
And now shifting